So I was sitting here thinking about, well, actually, this dropped in so heavy for me this morning. Thinking about how there are a tribe of people who are having to shed a corporate identity, being in corporate, having success in corporate, and now moving into the entrepreneurial space. And so their journey is shedding who they had to be in corporate to now be able to show up authentic as an entrepreneur in their business. I realized that I had that corporate residue as well and didn't even know it. What do I mean? When I was starting out as an entrepreneur 18 years ago, my businesses were in very stuffy, boring ass, white male dominated industries. And I made a lot of money, but they were very boring. And when I showed up in those conference rooms and the C-suites and was running my business, I had to show up in corporate tiara mode, even though I was an entrepreneur. So I never put the two together in the sense of you have to shed a corporate identity as well. Even though you aren't coming from a corporate background, so to speak, there's still a way that I had to show up every day on those calls, in those meetings, right? Putting those deals together, where that wasn't who I was behind closed doors. So now in my businesses, I have this freedom to truly show up as me, to wear my hair how I want, to speak how I want, to speak about the things I want, to do what I want authentically in my business. But there is still a level of shedding the way I thought I had to be as an entrepreneur, showing up in this new space of coaching and mentoring. And, it's one thing to be on one-on-one calls and in group containers with my clients. Now they see all the authentic me. But when I was first starting out in coaching, I realized that I wasn't sure how to show up to the public versus how I show up in my containers, if that makes sense. So anyhow, I just wanted to share this. Again, it really blew my mind today thinking about that. And so for those of you entrepreneurs who have been the same, right? Like you were a version of yourself behind closed doors, but in your entrepreneurial space, maybe it was in more of a corporate type of setting, you have had to be a different version of yourself. And so now it's about blending the two together to become the most prosperous, authentic, aligned version of yourself. That's what we're here to do in 2023. All right, sending you so much love.